The Yamaha YZF R6 has long been a benchmark in the 600cc Supersport segment. Introduced back in 1999, it quickly carved out a reputation for razor-sharp handling, high-revving inline-4 power and a chassis that felt at home on racetracks. Over the years it evolved through multiple generations, each time raising expectations for what a middleweight sportbike could deliver. But as the motorcycle landscape changes, the R6 too has taken on a slightly different role, which is something we'll dive into. The visual identity remains aggressive and purpose-built. The sculpted bodywork, pronounced front air intake shaped in an M profile, angular LED lights, compact aluminum delta box frame and an overall stance that demands attention. Riders feel the R6 is built not just for the road, but with the racetrack in mind. Under the skin the engine is a liquid-cooled, 4-stroke, 599cc 4-cylinder unit, with valves operated by dual overhead cams and a forward inclined layout. Forged pistons and a compression ratio of 13.1 deliver the sort of rev-happy character that the R6 is known for. On the latest race-focused version the Yamaha chip-controlled intake YCCI and Yamaha chip-controlled throttle YCCT systems are present, along with a quick-shift system QSS and slipper clutch, making transitions and aggressive downshifts smoother and more controllable. The frame is lightweight aluminum, the fuel tank sculpted for knee grip and tuck-in on straights, and the suspension comprises high-spec forks 43mm fully adjustable on the race version and link-style rear suspension. Brakes up front are twin 320mm discs with radial mount 4-pot calipers, matching the premium handling profile. In terms of specification the wet weight stands at around 185 kg in the race variant, seat height about 850 mm, wheelbase 1375 mm, ground clearance roughly 130 mm. All this combines to give a bike that changes direction quickly, feels planted at speed, and has the kind of agility many riders dream of. On the technology front, the R6 has kept pace with modern demands for electronics and track readiness. In recent iterations the riding modes, traction control, quick shifter and slipper clutch are all standard, bringing the kind of systems once reserved for full superbikes into the 600cc class. The aerodynamic bodywork, including front intake and side fairings shaped to channel airflow efficiently, hints at Yamaha's MotoGP DNA. While earlier versions focused purely on high-revving excitement, the latest versions have also refined mid-range delivery to make the bike slightly more usable for road riding and for riders who don't live exclusively on the racetrack. The seat and footpeg position remain aggressive, but ergonomics have improved incrementally to give better comfort without sacrificing performance. When it comes to updates and news, one major point to understand is that the R6's role has shifted. Official production of the street-legal models ceased globally around 2020, and since then the R6 has largely been offered in a track-only format in many markets. According to sources, production from 2021 onward is limited to non-homologate, race-only models in most regions. This means that for many riders, the R6 is less of a daily-use road bike and more of a specialist track machine. That said, the R6 continues to see evolution in its components, specification and availability, especially in racing circuits. In the Supersport category around 2025, rule changes and eligibility adjustments have shifted the competitive landscape. For example, in the 2025 Supersport World Championship the arrival of the Yamaha YZF R9, with a larger displacement triple-cylinder layout, is noted as a replacement direction, reducing the R6's presence in mainstream production and competition. In short, the R6 legacy continues, but its context has changed. Even though a full new street model may not be globally launched, for track-focused buyers and racers the R6 remains relevant and updated. For riders in markets like Pakistan the R6 shows up in listings, though often is used imports given official availability is limited. For example, second-hand listings show the R6 in the 2.6 million Pakistani rupees range in recent years, depending on year, condition and mileage. While those numbers reflect older models rather than the latest race-only versions, they underscore the continued desirability of the bike. Because the bike's main market is now enthusiastic track or serious sports riders, ownership often demands higher cost of maintenance, access to specialist parts, and an appreciation of how to extract its best capabilities on closed circuits rather than casual commuting. In terms of styling and hidden features, the R6 still offers more than meets the eye. The bodywork's M-shaped front intake is not just a design flourish, it channels air efficiently into the high RPM engine. The magnesium subframe on certain versions helps shave weight, improving agility. On the electronics side, the close ratio 6-speed transmission and quick shift system allow clutch-less upshifts at full throttle, enhancing performance on track by minimizing time lost during shifts. The slipper clutch helps maintain stability when aggressive downshifting into corners. On the race-only editions, the aluminium fuel tank has deep knee recesses allowing riders to tuck in and shift weight quickly, a detail that underscores how focused the machine remains. Even the foot peg and handlebar positions, albeit aggressive, are shaped to let the rider influence body position in motion, improving control at high lean angles. What stands out in the latest context is that Yamaha has used the R6 as a platform to refine not only hardware but also spec electronics, giving track day riders access to technologies that were once the preserve of superbikes. While the everyday usability for commuting might be less than ideal due to aggressive riding posture and high-revving nature, for riders looking to dominate corners, extract maximum performance and enjoy the sensory thrill of a racetrack, the R6 remains a compelling machine. In conclusion, the Yamaha YZF R6 is more than just a supersport bike, it's a statement. Its legacy of championship domination, razor-sharp dynamics and high-revving engine deliver an experience few machines can match. With production shifting to track-only variants and competition moving on to larger displacements, the R6 now occupies a niche for purists, racers and dedicated sport riders. Its updates continue to bring refined electronics, improved chassis components and careful ergonomic tweaks, while its news highlights the changing nature of the supersport class and where Yamaha is directing its energies. If you have the chance to ride one, you're riding not just a bike but decades of supersport heritage.